Even though Cantor Lianna started working here in July of 2021, her installation service is not until this month, November of 2022. And there's normally a bit of a gap between when a member of clergy starts in a community and their installation. Although Cantor Lianna quite wisely suggested that we should wait a little bit longer than usual so that the larger effects of COVID would have reduced so that more people could attend. And my pre-Shabbat message is really an invitation for you to come and join us, to mark down on your calendars, to write down, to make sure that you're able to attend. There are a couple of events in this installation weekend. The first one is on Friday the 18th at 5:30. Cantor Lianna has that formal ritual installation as the Cantor-Educator of our community. It's going to be a very festive Shabbat evening service. It will have the Friday night live band and it will have the TBS youth choir. I have a couple of kids who are in that choir and I know it's a really lovely choir and it's a nice way of celebrating musicians from all over our community. And so during that ceremony, we'll be joined by Rabbi Rachel Ackerman and Cantor Shani Cohen. Rabbi Rachel Ackerman is Cantor Lianna's rabbi mentor. Cantor Shani Cohen is a good friend of Cantor Lianna's who actually appeared on some pre-High Holy Day videos with Cantor Lianna. And together we will be creating a ritual to really help welcome Cantor Lianna, to install her formally in this community. And over the last year and a half, Cantor Lianna has been helping us move through COVID and really engage in services and in education in a different way. And this is a real opportunity to celebrate her and to celebrate our community. I do want to point out, to remind you, that that service on Friday, November the 18th is at 5:30, not at 6:30. It's a 5:30 service, particularly so that families can come and join us. So the first date to put in your calendar is Friday the 18th of November at 5:30 for the Kabbalat Shabbat service and the formal installation of Cantor Lianna as our Cantor-Educator. But also on Saturday, November the 19th at 2 p.m, Cantor Lianna will be performing a recital called Let Me Hear Your Voice, the Song of Songs in Israeli Music. It's actually lovely to hear Cantor Lianna teach about the Song of Songs. She really has really refreshing, wonderful perspectives on it, particularly from the musical perspective. She's going to be talking about and sharing some of the work essentially from her thesis. It's an entity, it's not a book. 21st century Israeli women encounter the Song of Songs through music. I've read it, it's a wonderful piece. And so we really encourage you to join us, not just on the Friday evening at 5:30, but on the Saturday, November the 19th at 2 p.m. That gives you an opportunity to come to the Shabbat morning service, go home, have lunch, and then come back for the recital, which I think will be a wonderful moment, a wonderful opportunity to hear Cantor Lianna really share some extraordinary music based around the Song of Songs. So even though that's not happening this week, I'm deliberately letting you know about it and deliberately focusing on it this week so that you can put it in your calendar and make sure that you haven't booked anything else. Friday, November the 18th at 5:30 and Saturday, November the 19th at 2 o'clock. Otherwise, we invite you to join us this evening in our Kabbalat Shabbat service, our Torah study tomorrow morning, studying Abraham and his journey going forth, and also our Shabbat Shacharit service, which focuses, it's a liturgical exploration service, where I will share a couple of little themes, a couple of little insights before some of the prayers. So I do hope that you join us for that, and I do hope that you put in your calendar for Cantor Lianna's installation. We have some really wonderful events coming up, and I hope to see you at them soon. I wish you Shabbat Shalom.